All right. So, the action that I decided to take. I decided that after accomplishing a sense of commitment, that I wanted to try to go back and see if it could get rekindled. I went back to the broken bridge and almost got blacklisted from a supermarket. Nothing crazy happened. It was just I reached out to her and she just said she didn't want to do this, and she was mid crash out. Like, she was definitely about to like explode emotionally. And I didn't say anything after that, and then she probably like alerted her manager or something. And it is what it is. First time doing that though. It was tough. I already knew I'm used to thinking negatively about situations like that, so I don't go out my way to try. But I tried, knowing that my fear was telling me not to, knowing that it wouldn't work, but I hoped that it did, and it didn't. And that's just life, That's just life. I'm not letting it get to me. If I was my old self, I would have definitely just locked myself in a room and just indulged in all my bad habits. But today I'm good. I'm chilling in the sun. I just did some shopping. I'm about to make some fire meatloaf. Wish you could have some, I know. I talked to a couple friends. I talked to my mom, and that was very sweet. I appreciate them for being on the phone with me during that. And my mom was very, very helpful. I'm just really glad that I'll be able to talk to my mom again throughout all this. It does suck not being able to rekindle that first love. But there's nothing that can be done about that. The bridge is gone. The connection's not there. And that was the closure that I needed. I can transmute this sadness and shame into productive work moving forward. The fact that I even stopped to talk about it is really nice. I hope I can cry about it a little bit later, though. I'm always envious about how often people can cry over these things, but I think I'm too much of a thinker that I think my way out of feeling it enough to cry. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm proud of myself. I took an action against fear. Even when every fiber in my being told me that it wasn't going to work, I still went. I tried it. I failed. I failed miserably. But that is a success in my book, because that was the seed of opportunity. Seeing the fear and telling it that I'm going to do my own thing. Oh my God, that was cringe. I wonder if they're actually going to finish that movie. Anyways, it was nice being seen like a crazy person by people I used to work with. But it is what it is. I'm not really focused on the negatives on their side. They can talk about as much as they want to talk about. I'm just worried about being at center at home, because the feeling of walking out of there and feeling like my chest tightened, my stomach was eating itself alive. I felt cold. My voice felt like it just went to a deeper tone. I'm a naturally high-voiced person. It was feelings that I was definitely used to. I'm used to those feelings, but the new sensation is responding differently. And it's funny because I went to the gym earlier and I was doing some punch bag work. I'm still gonna post a video about that, but it was in relation to this. It was like I was trying to talk myself out of the fear, because everything kept telling me not to go, not to do it, because it's not gonna work. But I was talking myself through, like, even if it doesn't work, we're not focusing. If it does work, it would be an extra reward to the main goal, which is to actually act on something. And I felt like I wanted to commit. I want to commit to something. I wanted to commit to her, and and I was going back ready to plead my case for a second try, or in this case, a 16th try. And it didn't go through. Womp womp. That's all you can do. It's gonna sting for a while, but now I finally have the energy, the closure, the message. It's very clear. I gotta focus on myself more than anything. And she's doing good, but without me anyway. And I'm happy for her. I hope she continues to keep going up just like I asked her to. Well, I didn't ask her. The last message I told her, I was like, Godspeed. And then she told me she's gonna blow up. She's gonna get bigger and do better, go on to do bigger things. And I'm like, hell yeah, you got this. So I look forward to the day where she outshines me. But I also look forward to the day where I get better at being me. And I'm not even looking for fame or fortune. I think I'm a little bit too humble. I could up my urge to be a little bit, to be financially stable, financially free. But I'm not looking for no fame or nothing. But yeah, I failed, but I acted. And that's all that matters. It's a new life right there. All right, bye.